Hello guys, BC here with another video, and today I am doing the NFC Playoff Scenario. If you guys have not watched it yet, watch also after this video is done, go watch the AFC Playoff Scenario. I explained how the Raiders and Steelers can get into the playoffs, and I explained all the seedings. And I'm doing the same thing today for the NFC. Now, there's only one team that can't get any better or any worse, and that is, I explained the AFC. There's 7 teams fighting for playoff spots or like seeds, and that is the 49ers, Packers, Saints, Eagles, Seahawks, Vikings, Cowboys, and the only one that can't do any better or any worse in these scenarios is the Vikings. Vikings win. They are going to be 6 seed. If they lose, they're going to be 6 seed. Does not matter. But on the other hand, no other position is spot of the playoff is set in stone. Let's start off with the 1 seed, the 49ers. 49ers with a win, 1 seed. Guaranteed 1 seed if they get in. If they win, they're 1 seed. But if they lose, look at this. Look, see the 5 seed where the Seahawks are? You see my mouse going over the Seahawks? Look at the Seahawks win. The 49ers are there. So 49ers game is huge. That might be one of the biggest. That might be the biggest game of the week. Honestly, I don't want this close it. So that's, if you're gonna tune in to any playoff game, I mean any game this week, there's 2 of them that are going to be 2 of them that can hold big implications for like multiple teams. That's the Texans-Titans game, and that's the Seahawks-49ers. Seahawks-49ers bigger than the Titans-Texans by a lot. Fighting for a division title. This game's going to be the biggest game of the week. But yeah, big implications. So, 49ers. 1st seed if they win, 5th seed if they lose. Packers, with a win, they clinch 2nd seed. All right? With a win, I put it back to division. With a win, they clinch the 2nd seed. With a win and a Niners loss, so Seahawks win, the Packers will get the 1 seed. But on the other hand, with a Packers loss and a Saints win, the Saints get would get the 1 seed. If the Packers would get the 3 seed with Packers get the 3 seed with a Saints and a 49ers win. So, and the Saints on the other hand, they could get 2nd seed if the Packers lose and they win. All right. Oh my God, what's my computer doing? All right. So if the Packers lose and the Saints win, the Saints are 2 seed, and with a 49ers loss and a Packers loss, Saints can get the 1 seed. So nothing's out of question yet. So 49ers can be the 1 seed or the 5th seed. The Packers could be the 1 seed or the 2nd seed or the 3rd seed. Same with the Saints. Saints could be 1 seed, 2 seed, or 3 seed. Eagles, they're going to be 4 seed or miss the playoffs. So with that, I'm going to go right down to the Cowboys. Eagles clinch the playoff spot with a win over the Giants. If the Eagles beat the Giants, the Eagles are into the playoffs. But say they lose and the Cowboys win, the Cowboys take that 4 seed, and the Eagles are kicked out of the playoffs. So I'm supposed to see something. All right, but if the Eagles are in if they win, or if the Cowboys lose, the Eagles are in the playoffs. Cowboys lose or they win, the Eagles are in the playoffs. Cowboys need the Eagles to lose, and they need to win to make it in. So Cowboy fans are going to be the biggest Giants fans this weekend. So that's it. So now you know what's going to happen to the 49ers, the Packers, the Saints, the Eagles, and the Cowboys. And time to get into the Seahawks. Well, and just to show you that the Vikings clinch a 6, they win, Seahawks lose. The Vikings stay at 6 seed. And that's the only thing that would make them switch. So, just to show that, even with a 49ers, they would once again be a 6 seed. So, but let's get into the Seahawks. Seahawks are the 5 seed right now. And if they lose, they're 5 seed. If they win, though, a whole bunch of things can happen. So I'm going to put it with the Seahawks winning. Seahawks are 3 seed with a Packers and Saints victory. With one of them losing, Packers or the Saints, if the Seahawks win and the Packers or Saints lose, they would get 2 seed. Ooh. Whoa, wait, what's going on here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, the Seahawks would stay 3 seed actually. Because the Saints beat them in a head-to-head matchup. So, Seahawks stay 3 if the Packers win. If the Packers win, then the Seahawks can only get to 3 seed. Now, on the other hand, if the Lions win and the Saints win, the Seahawks get the 2 seed. And if the Saints and the Packers lose, the Seahawks get the 1 seed. So, to review everything, 5 seed if they lose. 3rd seed if the Packers win their 3rd seed. No, it doesn't matter what the Saints game. Packers win. If the Packers beat the Lions, the Seahawks are 3rd seed. And this is all counting on the Seahawks winning. And the Seahawks would be 2nd seed with a Saints win, a Packers loss, and they would be 1st seed with a Saints and Packers loss. All right. So the Seahawks could be 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, or 5 seed. And then that is the entire NFC playoff picture. So a recap. This is all recap. 49ers, 1st seed with a win, 5th seed with a loss. Packers, clinch 2nd seed with a win. And if the 49ers lose, they would be 1st seed. And if the Saints won and the Packers lost, the Packers would be 3rd seed. Saints, with a win, they're already clinched the 3rd seed anyways. Clinch the 3rd seed no matter what, they're at least the 3rd seed. And with a Packers loss, they could get 2nd seed. And with a 49ers loss, and a Packers loss, I should say, they get the 1st seed. So with a Packers or 49ers loss, Saints will get the 2nd seed. And if they both lose, Saints get the 1st seed. The Eagles, they win the game, they clinch the playoffs. They lose and the Cowboys win, the Cowboys are in the playoffs. The Seahawks, with a loss, they are the 5th seed. With a win and a Saints, with a win and a Packers, with a win, they're 3rd seed. With just a win, and the Packers-Saints win. If the Seahawks get in with a Packers loss, Seahawks win, Packers lose, and Saints win, the Seahawks will be 2nd seed. With a Saints and Packers loss, the Seahawks will be 1st seed. And the Vikings will, no matter what, they are the 6th seed. So that is the NFC playoff scenarios. Hopefully you guys understand what I was saying. I know it can get very confusing. So if you're not that big into football, you might have been completely confused there, but that's okay. That's why I went to try to go through the scenarios. Why you can watch this video over and over and over again. It's not going to be that long. To figure out what happens if one of these 7 teams are your favorite football team. what needs to happen for them to get the best possible spot they can get in the playoffs.